Attention, Scorpios. Are you ready for the changes you have long dreamed of? Get ready, because from June 4, 2025, a unique window of opportunity opens up for you that can dramatically change your life for the better. This is not just a favorable period, but a time when the stars are aligned in your favor, portending a career boost and a tangible influx of monetary energy. Imagine, doors that previously seemed closed, now open in front of you, new horizons beckon with their prospects, and financial luck becomes your faithful companion. This is not a fairy tale, but an astrological reality that awaits you very soon. The key to success lies in understanding the powerful forces that will influence your life during this period. It's not just about luck, but about specific astrological aspects that form a favorable ground for your growth. The giant planets, lining up in certain combinations, give you the energy, confidence, and opportunities you need to achieve your goals. They light your way, helping you make the right decisions and avoid mistakes. Remember the date, June 4, 2025. From this moment begins your finest hour, the time when you will be able to show yourself in all its glory, realize your potential and achieve financial prosperity. Do not miss this chance. Be ready for change, act decisively and believe in your strength. There is a period ahead of you when your intuition will sharpen, allowing you to see opportunities where others do not notice them. You will feel a surge of energy and confidence that will help you overcome any obstacles to success. This is a time when you will be able to discover your talents and use them to achieve financial independence. You should not rely only on luck, although it will accompany you. It is important to act actively, use all the opportunities that fate gives you, and do not be afraid to take risks. Remember that success comes to those who are ready for it. But what exactly are the celestial bodies and their interconnections that create this unique opportunity for Scorpios? What planetary dances are unfolding in the sky to give you a chance for a career breakthrough and monetary luck? This is worth talking about separately to understand the depth and power of the upcoming changes. So, Scorpios, we have found out that the horizon of possibilities from June 4, 2025 for you literally flooded with golden light. But what exactly is behind this astrological phenomenon? What heavenly bodies line up in such favorable configurations, promising a career breakthrough and monetary good fortune? Let's dive into the details, putting aside the fog of general phrases. The key to this period is undoubtedly the powerful influence of Jupiter, the benefic planet, in your house of career. Its transit creates a powerful impetus for professional growth. Jupiter, like a celestial investor, is ready to invest resources in your endeavors, expanding horizons and opening doors that previously seemed closed. But don't forget that Jupiter is not only about luck, but also about expansion. Therefore, to take full advantage of its gifts, you need to clearly understand your goals and be ready for new scales of challenges. Equally important is the aspect of the conjunction of Mars, your ruling planet, with Venus in the finance sector. This dynamic combination awakens your natural passion for achieving goals and energizes it with partnership and harmony. Mars gives pressure and determination, while Venus softens corners and attracts favorable circumstances. This is a time when your efforts will not only be noticed, but generously rewarded. Also worth noting is the harmonious aspect between Saturn, the planet of structure and discipline, and Uranus, the symbol of change and innovation. This aspect, like an experienced architect, helps you build a solid foundation for future success by building on time-honored principles, but not being afraid to introduce new, progressive ideas. This is an ideal time to revise your long-term goals and strategies, to find new, more effective ways to achieve what you want. It is the combination of these planetary influences that creates the very unique chance for Scorpios that we talked about at the beginning. It's not just luck, it's the result of a complex cosmic symphony in which each planet plays its part, creating the perfect conditions for your takeoff. This is a time when the universe is literally pushing you to succeed. But how exactly do you harness this powerful potential? What specific steps should you take to make the most of favorable astrological influences in your career and finances? Scorpios, we're going to talk now about how to make the most of astrological influences for your career growth starting June 4, 2025. This is your chance to not just go with the flow, but to become a true captain of your destiny, confidently leading the ship to success. The first and most important thing is initiative. Jupiter in your house of career opens doors for you, but it's up to you to enter them. Don't wait for opportunities to fall on your head. Actively seek out new projects, offer your ideas, and don't be afraid to take responsibility. Remember that it is now that your ambitions will be noticed and appreciated. The second thing is professional connections. The conjunction of Mars and Venus in your sector of finance suggests that success will come through partnership and cooperation. Strengthen your relationships with colleagues, make new contacts, and don't hesitate to ask for help and support. Sharing experience and knowledge will be a powerful catalyst for your advancement. Think about who in your community you could join forces with to achieve common goals. Third, be bold and innovative. The harmonious aspect between Saturn and Uranus gives you a unique opportunity to combine time-tested methods with cutting-edge technology. Don't be afraid to experiment, introduce new approaches, and offer non-standard solutions. This is when your ability to think creatively and go outside the box will be in particular demand. Imagine the situation: you've long dreamed of a promotion, but never dared to talk to your boss. June 4, 2025 is the perfect time to take that step. Prepare a convincing presentation, showcase your achievements, and emphasize your readiness for new challenges. The planets will be on your side, and your efforts are sure to bear fruit. Or, for example, you've wanted to change jobs for a long time, but you've been afraid of uncertainty. Now is the time to start actively looking for new opportunities. Post your resume on specialized websites, attend professional events, don't hesitate to talk about your skills and experience. You will be surprised how many interesting offers will come to you during this period. Remember that astrological influences are only the background against which the events of your life unfold. Your will, determination and willingness to act are what really counts. Use this auspicious period to unlock your potential, reach new heights and realize your wildest ambitions. But how to dispose of those resources that are on the way? How not to miss out on the financial good fortune that accompanies your career takeoff? So, Scorpios, we have identified favorable trends in career and finance, which will begin to unfold for you from June 4, 2025. But how to make the most of this period to not just catch luck by the tail, but to make it a faithful companion on the way to prosperity? The key to success lies in wise financial management. You, as representatives of the water element, is inherent in intuition and the ability to feel the flow of energy. Use this quality to find promising investment opportunities. However, in the period of active growth, it is extremely important not to give in to impulsive decisions. Carefully analyze each project, consult with proven experts, and do not invest all your funds in one asset, even if it seems very profitable. Diversification is your main ally in preserving and multiplying your capital. As for budget planning, you will need to show all your concentration and strategic thinking. Make a clear plan of expenses and income, prioritize your goals and set aside funds to achieve them. During this period, it is especially important to avoid unnecessary spending and spontaneous purchases. Remember that every ruble saved is a brick in the foundation of your financial well-being. You should not neglect searching for additional sources of income. Perhaps you have hidden talents or unrealized projects that can bring profit. Consider freelancing, investing in your own skills, or creating an online business. Jupiter's energy in your house of career will contribute to the successful realization of your endeavors. Be especially cautious with risky financial transactions. Avoid participating in dubious schemes, don't trust promises of instant wealth, and don't take on unsustainable credit commitments. Your task is to strengthen your financial stability, not to expose it to unjustified risk. Remember that financial luck is not only luck, but also the result of your conscious actions. Be attentive to details, show perseverance, and do not be afraid to seek advice from professionals. And then the money energy will flow to you in a continuous stream, providing you with prosperity and confidence in the future. But, speaking about prosperity, should we forget about those who are close to us? After all, it is often those close to us who are our support and encouragement, especially in times of change. How will these planetary aspects affect your personal life, and how can harmony in relationships be the missing link in the chain of success? Scorpios, it's time to look into the depths of your personal life, for therein lies the key to your financial and career success, which will blossom from June 4, 2025. As guides in the world of the stars, we know that your relationship is not just a realm of feelings, but a powerful source of energy that can either lift you to the heights or drag you down to the bottom. Planetary aspects during this period have a direct impact on your ability to build strong and harmonious bonds. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, will be dancing in your partnership sector, creating favorable conditions to strengthen existing relationships. If you've already found your soulmate, now is the time for new projects together, traveling, or just heart-to-heart conversations that will help you feel even closer. Invest time and energy in your relationship and you'll see it reflected in all areas of your life. But it's not all cloudless. Mars, the planet of passion and conflict, can put a spoonful of tar in the honey barrel. There may be outbreaks of jealousy, misunderstandings, and arguments over trifles. It is important to remember, Scorpios, you have incredible willpower and the ability to self-control. Direct this power to resolve conflicts, not to fuel them. Be open to dialogue, ready to compromise, and remember that your relationship is a team, not a battlefield. For those who have not yet met their love, the stars promise interesting meetings and new acquaintances. The second half of June is a particularly favorable time for this. Be open to new opportunities, don't be afraid to take the initiative, and remember, your confidence and charisma are your main weapons. But do not forget about your intuition. Listen to your heart, it will tell you who is really worthy of your attention. Harmony in your personal life is not just a nice addition to a successful career, it is its foundation. When you feel the support and love of your loved ones, it is easier for you to cope with difficulties, make important decisions, and move forward. Your loved ones are your support team, your inspiration, and your most loyal fans. Appreciate them, take care of them, and they will repay you 100-fold. Remember, Scorpios, that your relationship is a mirror of your inner world. If you want to build a strong and harmonious relationship, start with yourself. Work on your weaknesses, develop your strengths, and strive for inner harmony. And then, from June 4, 2025, you will be able to take full advantage of the opportunities that fate has in store for you. But how to achieve the very inner harmony, which is the key to success in all spheres of life? Scorpios, get ready for an incredible transformation not only in your career and finances, but also in the depths of your inner world. After all, true success begins with harmony within. Astrological influences that shape your money horoscope from June 4, 2025, open the door not only to material wealth, but also to spiritual growth. Remember that Jupiter, the generous benefic, entering your house of career, will demand not only action but also awareness. Now more than ever, it is important to listen to your intuition, this powerful tool that nature has generously endowed Scorpios with. Develop it through meditation, introspection, solitude. Immerse yourself in silence to hear the voice of your soul, which will prompt the right direction in the professional sphere. The conjunction of Mars and Venus, energetically fueling your financial sector, also speaks to the importance of balance. A balance between action and contemplation, between the material and the spiritual. Do not seek enrichment at any cost. Remember the value of human relationships, the importance of honesty and integrity in business. The harmonious aspect between Saturn and Uranus, which lays the foundation for your future success, indicates the need for transformation not only externally, but also internally. Get rid of old grudges, outdated beliefs, and fears that are holding you back. Forgive those who have hurt you and let go of the past. Make room for a new, bright, inspiring future. Regular self-reflection practices will help you recognize your strengths and weaknesses, understand your true desires and goals. Meditation will allow you to calm your mind, release tension, and restore energy. Developing your intuition will give you access to hidden knowledge and possibilities. Inner harmony and mindfulness are not just beautiful words, they are powerful tools that will help you reach the top in your career and finances. When you are in harmony with yourself, when your thoughts and feelings are in balance, you become a magnet for success. You make the right decisions, attract the right people and easily overcome obstacles. Remember, Scorpios, that true wealth is not only money, but also health, love, harmony and spiritual development. Strive for integrity, and then success will be your faithful companion. But how to maintain this meteoric rise without squandering precious energy? Scorpios, get ready for the explosive energy of success that will burst into your life from June 4, 2025. But remember, even the most powerful flow of energy needs a reliable channel. To take full advantage of career opportunities and monetary good fortune, you will need good health and indomitable energy potential. It's easy to forget what's most important, yourself, when Jupiter is lavishing you with career opportunities and Mars in conjunction with Venus promises financial rewards. Don't let the frantic pace of life drain your resources. Your body is your temple and your energy is the fuel to accomplish your goals. So how do you keep fit and energized at the peak of activity? First of all, pay attention to your nutrition. Scorpios, you are prone to intense stress, which can have a negative impact on your digestion. Include in your diet more fresh fruits and vegetables rich in antioxidants. They will help you cope with stress and boost your immune system. Favor whole grains and lean protein sources to keep your energy levels stable throughout the day. Limit your intake of sugar and processed foods, which can cause energy spikes and subsequent energy slumps. Don't forget about water balance. Water is the source of life and energy. Drink enough clean water throughout the day to keep your body hydrated and improve your metabolism. Exercise is another important element in maintaining health and energy. Scorpios have strong willpower and stamina, so intense workouts such as swimming, boxing, or strength training are good for you. They will help you relieve stress, increase your energy levels and strengthen your body. If you don't have time for a full-blown workout, try taking short breaks during the day for stretching or a little exercise. A daily regimen is the foundation of sustained energy and productivity. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This will help you adjust your biological clock and improve the quality of your sleep. Sleep is the time when your body recovers and energizes. Try to get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. Remember that taking care of your health is not a luxury, but a necessity. Invest in your health and it will come back to you 100-fold in the form of energy, productivity and success. When you are full of strength and energy, you can more effectively utilize all the opportunities that come your way. You will be able to tackle any task with ease, make the right decisions and achieve your goals. So, are you ready for a career takeoff and financial good fortune? Have you strengthened your health and filled with energy? But that's not all. There are other ways to tune into the wave of success and attract the desired results in your life. Scorpios, get ready for a powerful boost in your career and finances starting June 4, 2025. But remember, even the most favorable star forecast requires your conscious work on yourself. And now we will talk about the foundation of your success, about health and energy, without which it is impossible to conquer career peaks and keep financial luck. In the period of active professional growth and increasing income, it is more important than ever to maintain a high level of energy. Imagine that your body is a high-performance engine, and energy is the fuel for it. Lack of fuel will lead to malfunctions, decreased efficiency, and eventually shutdown. Therefore, Scorpios, invest in your health. Start with nutrition. Forget about casual snacking and fast food. Your body needs quality, nutrient-rich foods right now. Include more protein in your diet to build and repair tissues, complex carbohydrates for long-lasting energy, and, of course, healthy fats to support hormone balance and brain function. Don't forget about fresh fruits and vegetables. They are rich in vitamins, minerals and antioxidants that protect your body from stress and disease. Exercise is another key element to maintaining your health and energy. You don't have to become a marathon runner, but regular exercise should become your habit. Choose an activity that you enjoy, whether it's swimming, yoga, dancing, or strength training. The key is to get moving. Physical activity improves circulation, strengthens the cardiovascular system, increases energy levels and helps you cope with stress. No less important is the daily regimen. Scorpios, you are often prone to workaholism, but remember that a full rest is not a luxury, but a necessity. Try to lie down and get up at the same time, so that your body has developed the right rhythm. Sleep at least 7 to 8 hours a day. During sleep there is a recovery of physical and mental strength. And, of course, find time for rest and relaxation. This can be reading a book, taking a walk in the fresh air, meditation, or simply spending time with loved ones. Remember, taking care of your health is not just a set of rules, it's an investment in your future. The better you feel, the more productive and successful you will be. A healthy and energetic Scorpio is a force capable of conquering any peak. After all, as already mentioned, the favorable positioning of the planets creates excellent opportunities for career takeoff, strengthening partnerships and financial prosperity. But all this requires energy and concentration. And what if there are even more subtle tools that can increase your influence on future events and direct the energy of the stars in the right direction? Scorpios, to take full advantage of the favor of the stars in the period from June 4, 2025, I offer you effective rituals and affirmations that will help attract good luck in career and finances. These practices are not just words, they are keys that open the door to the energy flows that contribute to your success. Imagine that the universe is an ocean of energy. Affirmations are anchors that you throw into this ocean, anchoring your desires and intentions. When you repeat an affirmation with faith and conviction, you create a powerful energy pulse that begins to attract relevant events and opportunities into your life. Let's start with career. Visualize yourself in the desired position, feel proud of your achievements. In parallel, repeat the affirmation, I am a magnet for opportunities in my career. My talents are recognized and rewarded. I am confidently moving toward my professional goals. Repeat this affirmation every morning while looking in the mirror and before important meetings. To attract financial luck, create your own personal money ritual. Make a beautiful notebook and on each page write, money comes easily and joyfully into my life. I am open to abundance and prosperity. Each day, write down in this notebook your gratitude for the blessings you already have and your financial goals. This ritual will help you to tune in to the wave of prosperity and attract new sources of income into your life. Another effective affirmation, I manage my finances wisely. My investments are profitable. I am building a solid foundation for my financial future. Repeat this affirmation before making financial decisions to attract good luck and avoid mistakes. Remember, the power of these practices lies in your faith and regularity. Don't expect instant results, give the energy time to unfold. Combine these rituals and affirmations with active action toward your goals, and you will see your life begin to change for the better. However, even with a favorable arrangement of the stars, it's important to be mindful of potential pitfalls. What exactly are the trials that may be encountered on your path, and how to avoid them? We will talk about this further. But before we finally dive into the ocean of opportunities that will open up for Scorpios from June 4, 2025, it's important to consider the potential reefs and pitfalls lining the path to career triumph and financial well-being. Astrological influences are a powerful flow, but even the most experienced navigator must be mindful of weather conditions and potential storms. In a period of such rapid growth, when Jupiter lavishes you with opportunities and Mars and Venus promise financial bonuses, it is crucial to remain vigilant and not lose your head from success. Euphoria can play a cruel joke, pushing you to rash decisions and risky ventures. Remember that even the most favorable aspects require wisdom and prudence. The first thing Scorpios should be warned about is overconfidence. Belief in yourself is certainly a prerequisite for achieving goals, but it should not degenerate into arrogance and ignoring the advice of experienced colleagues or financial advisors. You should not neglect market analysis and carefully weigh the pros and cons before making important decisions. Special attention should be paid to financial matters. The conjunction of Mars and Venus is certainly favorable for profits, but it can also provoke impulsive spending and rash investments. Avoid dubious offers that promise instant riches, and don't invest in projects you don't understand. The investment diversification we mentioned earlier is still your main ally in preserving and growing your capital. Don't forget about possible conflicts in partnerships, especially in the first half of June. The influence of Mars can provoke outbursts of anger and misunderstandings, which will negatively affect your work and financial situation. Try to remain calm, show tolerance and seek compromise. Open and honest dialogue is the best way to avoid serious disagreements. During this period it is especially important to listen to your intuition. Scorpios, more than anyone else, have a developed sixth sense, which can protect you from mistakes and direct you to the right path. If you feel that something is going wrong, do not ignore this premonition. Stop, analyze the situation and make an informed decision. Common sense and intuition are your best advisors in times of change. Remember that success is not only luck and favorable astrological aspects, but also the result of hard work, strategic thinking, and the ability to foresee possible risks. Remain vigilant, be careful in financial matters and trust your intuition, then no difficulties will be able to prevent you from achieving what you want. But how exactly, using internal resources and relying on the experience of others, Scorpios can maximize their potential in this period? As a reputable astrologer, I see your hunger for success, Scorpios. And I know you are capable of incredible achievements. June 4, 2025 is not just a date on the calendar, it's the starting point for your new, successful life. You may be wondering, how does this work in practice? Is it possible for the positioning of the planets to really affect my career and finances? Let me share with you the stories that inspire me every day. Consider Elena, a Scorpio, who worked for a long time in a large corporation with no prospects for growth. She felt that her potential remained unrealized. But after studying her astrological forecast and seeing favorable aspects for career growth, Elena decided to act. She started attending professional trainings, actively participating in projects and was not afraid to express her ideas. And what do you think? Within a year she was promoted and became the head of the department. Astrological influences became a kind of green light for her, a push to action. Or take the story of Michael, a Scorpio who had always dreamed of having his own business, but was afraid to take risks. He was working at a stable but unloved job, and the fear of failure paralyzed him. But after seeing a favorable outlook for financial endeavors, Mikhail made up his mind. He developed a business plan, found investors and opened his own business. Of course, there were difficulties, but thanks to persistence and belief in himself, Mikhail succeeded. Now his company is thriving, and he looks to the future with confidence. These stories are not an exception, but rather a confirmation that success is possible for everyone who believes in themselves and is ready to use favorable astrological influences. Starting June 4, 2025, you Scorpios will have a unique opportunity to change your life for the better. Jupiter, the planet of luck and prosperity, will be in your house of career, opening up new horizons for you. The conjunction of Mars and Venus in the financial sector will bring you well-deserved rewards for your efforts. A harmonious aspect between Saturn and Uranus will help you build a solid foundation for future success. Remember that the stars create only favorable conditions, but it is up to you to act. Take initiative, strengthen your professional ties, don't be afraid to innovate, and boldly move toward your goal. Manage your finances wisely, avoid impulsive decisions, diversify your investments and look for additional sources of income. Believe in yourself, Scorpios. You have tremendous potential and incredible willpower. Use the energy of the stars to achieve your goals, and you will definitely succeed. And remember that harmony within you is the key to success in all areas of life. Invest time in your relationships with loved ones, be open to dialogue and don't forget the value of love and support. Develop your intuition, get rid of old resentments and strive for inner harmony through meditation and introspection. Maintain your health so that you don't waste precious energy fighting illnesses. Ahead of you awaits an amazing time full of opportunities and prospects. But how not to miss your chance and make the most of this favorable period? Now let's dispel the fog of doubt that sometimes envelopes even the most confident Scorpios. I, as your guide in the world of stars, often hear the same questions, and it's time to give clear, astrologically sound answers to them. How exactly do I use the energy of Jupiter in the house of career to advance my career? Initiative is important here, but not blind initiative, but strategically calibrated initiative. Do not be afraid to propose new projects, take responsibility, but carefully analyze the situation and calculate the risks. Jupiter loves the bold, but not the reckless. And remember about connections, use your social circle, attend professional events, make contacts with the right people. The Mars-Venus conjunction in the finance sector sounds enticing, but how do I keep my money luck from running out? The key to success lies in the balance between being proactive, Mars, and being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, Venus. Don't be afraid to earn, but don't forget to manage your finances wisely either. Diversify your sources of income, invest in promising projects, but avoid dubious ventures. Remember that Venus is also responsible for beauty and harmony. Treat yourself to a well-deserved reward, but don't turn it into rampant spending. I've heard of a harmonious aspect between Saturn and Uranus. What does this mean for my future? This is a unique opportunity to lay a solid foundation for long-term success. Saturn stands for discipline, structure, and responsibility, while Uranus stands for innovation, change, and out-of-the-box thinking. Combine these energies and you can create something truly outstanding. Don't be afraid to experiment and adopt new techniques, but don't forget the time-honored principles. How do I keep harmony in my personal life when I will be so busy with my career and finances? This is a very important question, because your success directly depends on your inner state. Make time for your loved ones, support them, show love and care. Do not forget about your hobbies, do things that bring you pleasure and help you relax. Meditation, yoga, walks in nature, all this will help you to keep your balance and avoid burnout. What should I do if I feel insecure or face challenges? Remember that you are Scorpio, the sign of transformation and rebirth. You have incredible willpower and the ability to overcome any obstacle. Trust your intuition, seek advice from wise mentors, and don't be afraid to ask for help. And remember that I am always ready to support you on this path. I understand your doubts and fears, but believe in yourself, trust the stars and do not miss your chance. Astrological forecast is just a tool, and success depends only on you. I am here to help you unlock your potential and reach incredible heights. However, there is one more important aspect that can have a significant impact on your destiny during this period. So, Scorpios, we have come to the culmination of our astrological journey into the world of your financial and career prospects from June 4, 2025. Let me summarize the key points and give you a clear plan of action so that you can make the most of this unique opportunity. Remember, a favorable placement of Jupiter in your house of career is not just a promise of success, it is a powerful impetus to realize your most ambitious goals. The conjunction of Mars and Venus in the financial sector is not only an influx of monetary energy, but also an opportunity to turn your talents and hobbies into a source of stable income. A harmonious aspect between Saturn and Uranus is not just about stability and innovation, but a chance to build a solid foundation for long-term prosperity using cutting-edge approaches. Now that you're armed with this knowledge, it's time to take action. Here's your step-by-step plan for success. 1. Take the initiative, don't wait for opportunities to knock on your door. Be proactive, offer your ideas, take responsibility. Your confidence and determination will be noticed and appreciated. 2. Strengthen professional connections, networking is the key to new opportunities. Attend conferences, participate in workshops, network with colleagues and partners. Build strong relationships based on mutual respect and trust. 3. Innovate, don't be afraid to experiment and try new things. Be open to new technologies, approaches and solutions. Your ability to adapt to change will be your competitive advantage. 4. Manage your finances wisely, develop a clear financial plan, diversify your investments, avoid risky ventures. Remember that financial stability is the foundation of your success. 5. Maintain harmony in your personal life, do not forget about your loved ones, find time for recreation and entertainment. Harmony in your personal life is the source of your energy and inspiration. 6. Develop intuition, trust your inner voice, listen to your feelings. Your intuition is a valuable tool that will help you make the right decisions. 7. Take care of your health, lead a healthy lifestyle, eat right, exercise. Your health is your most valuable resource. 8. Use affirmations, repeat positive affirmations about your success and prosperity every day. Your belief in yourself is a powerful force that will help you achieve any goals. Scorpios, remember that the stars are on your side. You have everything you need to achieve incredible heights in your career and finances. Believe in yourself, act boldly and decisively, and you will definitely achieve your dreams. Let this astrological forecast will become for you not just information, but a powerful stimulus to action. Feel the support of the stars, feel a surge of energy and confidence in your abilities. You are Scorpios, which means you have incredible willpower, passion and determination. Use these qualities to create the life you've always dreamed of. But, as they say, bread is not enough. There is another, no less important aspect that can significantly affect your overall picture of success.